Welcome back. In today's video, we're going over day 8 from TryHackMe Advent of Cyber 1. In this video here, we will go over the methods, not the methods actually, only one way. We're going to see how we can escalate the privileges from the whole user, all right, to the Eager user, and from the Eager user to the root user. So this is kind of horizontal privilege escalation. So basically, we will see how we're going to escalate the privileges and answer the questions related to the challenge. So as you can see here, make sure that you deploy the machine and you are given the password and username for the SSH access. So we type SSH only as the username and the IP address. And don't forget that the port that the SSH server is running on is not 22, it is 65534. How you find that? Just make sure you run nmap scan and scan for all the ports. It's going to take time, that's why I omitted this part from the video. Now, we log in. As you can see, we have to type the password. The password is given in the challenge. Just copy it and paste it. Okay, now we are in Holy. So the first errand or the first milestone is escalating from Holy to Eager. Now, basically, let's see if we can know what are the users on the system. So as you can see here, we have Holy, we have Eager, and we have root user. So the first milestone is escalating from Holy to Eager. So how are we going to do that? So one of the ways to escalate the privileges, as all of you know, is finding the SUID bit files and abusing them. So find dash turn dash u equal s to so the binaries we're gonna be working with are the system control and find. Now for the first scenario, escalating from Holly to Eager, we're gonna see how we abuse the find tool. So one of the ways to manipulate Linux binaries is to go to GTFO bins. So GTFO bins, they have, as you know, every binary and the scenarios and methods to manipulate it. Okay, now we look for find and we click on SUID. So here's how it's gonna work. So we will follow this command, type it, and supposedly we will be another user, which is Eager. Let's see here how it's gonna work. So here, find. I think it's gonna be a good idea if I copy this. Okay, as you can see, this kind of, let's define command executes shell. So that's how it works. ID. Now, still we are Holy. Who am I? Eager. So as you can see, the UID is Eager. So the next step now is to escalate from Eager to the root user. But before doing that, let's check out the home folder of Eager. Let's see the Eager. So cat black 1. And this is reverse flag. What port is it running on? As I said earlier, you can find this by running nmap scan and using the -b dash to scan all the ports. 65534. Find another binary file that has the SUID bit set. Using this file, can you become the root user and read the root flag to file. Okay, so now we are eager. We're gonna have to find a way to escalate to root. So the same way, looking for the files and binaries that have the SUID bit set, we have another binary here, system control. So how can we abuse this to take control of the root account? Let's check out here if we have these kind of binaries, system control, system. So there is no system control. So we're gonna have to find a way to do that ourselves. Let's check it out and execute it. Paste. System control binary, enter system command. So here we can feed the tool a command as an argument and the tool will execute it. So and since the system control, as you can see here, tool has the SUID bit set, it executes as root. So whatever command I put here as an argument or input to the tool, it will be executed as the root user. So how are we going to do this? We can execute bin bash to get root shell. ID, and as you can see, we are the root user. Let's check out the home folder of the root user. Oh no, cd root ls cat flag 2. And this is your second flag. Okay, that's about day 8. Now, what about day 7? I omitted the day 7 from the videos. Why? Because it's very simple. All you have to do is to just scan the target, deploy it, and scan it. And these are the answers. So there are 3 open ports. The OS is Linux. The SSH server is 7.4. And when you access the target on the web using the web browser, you will see that the file name is interesting.file. So that's about that. That's about day 7 and day 8. Day 9, it will be about Python. We're gonna keep this for the next video. And that was about today.